Here's Johnson. O'Neal pulls it in.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Here's Doncic, and he buries his first look.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
Here's Wilkins. Okongwu up top. Daniels outside. Clock at 6. Deflected. They retain possession. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. James outside. Doncic, a screen on Johnson. Here's James. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Martin. He had 25 points in the win against San Antonio. 3-on-3. From downtown. Daniels misses. And the Lakers with possession here. And watching Dyson Daniels over the past year or two, he's really coming to his own, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, sometimes it's just about being in the right situation, in a role that plays to your strength. That's really unlocks some things for him.
Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Doncic. And he hits the jumper. Doncic just got his second bucket of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Bryant. Here's O'Neal. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. Dyson Daniels on top.
And we saw how effective he was on defense last season, taking pride in mucking things up and being an absolute pest, grabbing all those steals.
Here's Wilkins. Yet to see a basket. To snap the cold streak. And that one is stuffed right through.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Now here's Bryant. In his last outing, 8 points for him. That one goes. Count it.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Daniels left side. Shot from the low post is good.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
And think about this. That game was really a coin toss. They were fortunate to have survived and picked up the win.
Yeah, they needed some extra time to get it done, but at the end of the day, a win's a win.
Here's Johnson. The Lakers getting their last shot to go.
First, team first.
Outside, Alexander Walker. There's a screen by Johnson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
All right, we know Johnson favors these close-in looks. He likes a sure thing.
Alexander Walker.
Johnson against James. On the wing, Bryant over Daniels. Bryant, no good. The Hawks trailing. Outside, Alexander Walker. Okongwu.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. The Lakers have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to James. And here's Bryant. From the arc. Gets the three to fall. Bryant's got 7 points in the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Daniels. An 11-point game for him in the win against Toronto. Johnson a screen on Martin. Here's Daniels. Johnson passes to Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Okongwu. And he banks in the layup. He has 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Ball stolen. Martin to pass to Bryant. Screen by O'Neal from the high post. He squares up and sinks it. And the Lakers lead by 3. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Pass to Bryant. Here's James. And they call an illegal screen here.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
So for the Hawks, Kuminga, he's checked in for Johnson. Risacher comes in for Daniels, and it's McCollum in for Alexander Walker. It's good.
Well, you just got to love the control McCollum possesses on those in-between jumpers.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Now here's Risacher. 14 points for him last game against Toronto. Pass to McCollum. And another basket for Atlanta.
Well, McCollum wasting no time when he has a window.
Lakers trail by 3. Bryant outside. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Here we go, fans. Coming to the front right now are your ATL dancers.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Kuminga. Pass to McCollum. The 11-footer. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Up and over McCollum. Again, Los Angeles.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Pass to Landale. Back to Risacher. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Hield against Martin. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Hield missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. They grab their own miss. To the middle. Oh, they pick off the pass. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Risacher. Off with the layup.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
It's stolen by Hield. And a fast break now for Atlanta. And Risacher gets it to go. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Here's Kuminga following the 3-pointer by Los Angeles. McCollum finds Hield. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Doncic outside. Here's Martin. Pass to the kid. Releases. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Risacher. Now Hield. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Bryant, the pass to Doncic. Back to Bryant. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Bryant's got 16 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
The ball's knocked loose. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Landale. Bryant, the pass to Doncic. And there's the screen. 19-footer. And that one's good. Bryant. And now a 4-point Laker lead.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
A clear look from McCollum. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Outside Risacher. There's the three. Pure from three-point range. Risachet's got his second basket.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches.
The play will be reviewed in the NBA rules. The officials will...
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And there's really plenty.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Lakers on top. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter, we've got LeBron James. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Martin in at the 2-guard spot. And it's Hield missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Hield passes to McCollum. To the inside. It's stolen by James. Here's the screen by Bryant. Fader on the way. Rebounded by Hield.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Outside Risacher. Back to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the screen. Shoots. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound here tonight. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys, back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's James. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Hawks second.
And if you have to ask, what's the name of the game? Well, it's all about ball movement for them. They love to share the rock. And we all know that assists are a great indicator of how well the team is executing.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Hield.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
The Lakers lead by 8. Martin finds 8. Here's the kid. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Martin with the bucket.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Free throw line jumper. McCollum's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
With the tip, it's Martin on the wing. And there's a pick. Second shot opportunity. Doncic finds his opening on the inside.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Pass to Landale. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. Ayton passes to Doncic. Up and over McCollum. Kept alive. Pass to Money. Ayton with a screen. Money buries it from 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Hawks trail by 13. McCollum taking his time here. And here's Kuminga for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Kuminga's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Doncic passes to the kid. Misses the 3. The Hawks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Back to Rizachet. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Lakers. First chance of the season for them to go up against Atlanta.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
Atlanta has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams making some changes here.
Give them a round of applause.
Here's Wilkins. And stolen by Reeves. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Money. Pass to Ayton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ayton's gotten his first bucket of the night. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
Here's the kid. No made baskets yet. Fires it from 18. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Hawks trail by 12. Johnson passes to McCollum. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The kid's got his 6th rebound on the night. And we talk about the fatigue when playing the second game of a back-to-back. Stan, how does that usually manifest?
Well, I mean, just off the top of my head, it's things like sloppy play, missing easy shots, lapses in your defensive rotations. It's mental mistakes more than physical fatigue that happens on the second night.
Pass to Money. Back to Reeves. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Money's got his 2nd basket on the night.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Releases from the wing and drills it. Money's got 8 here in this quarter. Hawks trail by 15. McCollum outside. To the paint. Here's Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Johnson's got 6.
Well, that's a textbook move by Johnson. Once he sets the pick, he hustles into scoring position.
Here's the kid. No points yet. Down low. Deflects the pass. To the right side. 4 on the clock. Ayton, a screen on Johnson. Money. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
Ayton, a screen on McCollum. Here's Money. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. 10 points for him.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Pass to Wilkins. Outside, Alexander Walker. And the three-pointer goes.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently, like they are now, should help them do it.
The kid passes to Money. Here's the kid. Last time, 45 points for him. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. To the middle. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness!
Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Outside Reeves. Ayton with a screen. Here's Money. Sinks it from distance. Money's got 13.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Atlanta making some changes. Gay's checked in for Johnson, and Daniels is subbed in for McCollum. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Marcus Smart comes in for Reeves. To the paint. Here's Gay, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
He's checked in for Atlanta. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The Lakers lead by 7. Here's James. James with the focus.
I mean, the point forward skills of LeBron James. I mean, just running that play beautifully.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. But truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And the Hawks making a change here. Risaché's checked in. Outside, Alexander Walker. From 12 feet. It's hauled in by Kobe.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
1:02 left to play in the first half. James outside with the floater. The rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Left side, Risaché. Daniels outside. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he hits the first of 3. Doncic is checked in for Martin. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. but now he's figuring out how to draw contact and getting himself to the line.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Right wing. Outside, Alexander Walker. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's James. Pass to Money. They swipe it. Fires away from way outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm with JJ Redick, and Coach, your team is finding success offensively. What's been the key?
Well, we really emphasized screening in our pregame meeting. I thought we did a good job of screening, and they're sending our side pick and rolls to the middle, and we did a good job of screening and making plays out of that. And really the only thing for me was just our transition defense. We got to clean that up.
Great call. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Van half-court shot. Drum. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Atlanta Hawks.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
You know, right now for the Hawks, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And now a timeout called by JJ Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. You got the camera on you.
And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. 5th on the list, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Dyson Daniels out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Wilkins in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. James against Okongwu. It's stolen by Johnson. This one for 3. Wilkins, good. Wilkins has got 12 points in the game.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
There's James on the wing. Pass to Money. Back to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by James. Tries it from the top of the key. No rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Wilkins. He's covered by LaRavia. Here's Wilkins. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It's on Jake LaRavia.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line, and it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, DA. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on them.
Dominique Wilkins.
Doncic outside. Pass to Bryant. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Monday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
Doncic is doubled. Stolen by Daniels. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Brian, back over to you.
He's earned it. Allie, thank you. Now here's Bryant. Tight defense on him. Shot to stop the run. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Daniels outside. Pass to Wilkins. Now here's Daniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Sends it home from three-point land. Alexander Walker's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Lakers trail by 5. James with the ball. Martin outside. Now Bryant. Screen by O'Neal. For 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Here's Doncic. Give him 8. Pass to O'Neal. Martin outside. Back to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, man. Talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Here's Wilkins. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Johnson. Back to Okongwu. Tipped away. From deep three-point land. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Outside Johnson. Back to Alexander Walker. Daniels outside. Here's Wilkins. And it's Martin with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, B.A., no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed at his size can be a huge advantage.
And the 3 off target.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Doncic passes to Martin. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Okongwu. Clock at 6. Here's Wilkins. Got a piece of it. It's Bryant with a drive. Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. Now here's Okongwu. Here's Wilkins. He's got 17. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Pass to Martin. Now, here is James. Covered by Johnson. And here's Bryant. O'Neal on the wing. Fires from the line. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Alexander Walker. Daniels outside. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Atlanta making some changes here. Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Risache comes in for Daniels. And it's McCollum in for Alexander Walker. Here's the kid, covered by Johnson. Bryant, right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. And a two-handed jam!
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. McCollum outside. Kobe grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 8. Johnson with a double team. Hachimura sets a screen. The kid, and he converts the layup.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Bryant. Screen by O'Neal. Rebound Atlanta. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
The kid passes to O'Neal, and he dunks it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now McCollum, he has 6, and that one drops. McCollum's got 8.
Yeah, McCollum is so good at putting his head down and getting where he wants to go.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
McCollum outside, pass to Hield. And here's Landale. And here's Risache, covered by Bryant.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Back to Landale. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 12-point Atlanta lead.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And he's going for the lob. O'Neal misses.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
To the left side wing. Fires from 14. And the shot no good. A bit short. Lakers trail by 12. McCollum with a steal. 1:14 left in the third. Kuminga against Bryant. Outside Risache. McCollum outside. It's deflected. Here's the kid. McCollum defends. Good.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Pass to Landale. Now Risache, covered by Bryant. McCollum right side. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Lakers trail by 12. Left side O'Neal. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Atlanta leading by 11. Now here's Risache. 5 points in the game. Inside, here's Landale. Off target at the rim.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Bryant in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
McCollum, the pass to Johnson. Outside Risache from deep. Kobe grabs the miss. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now. Kicks it to Doncic. Hachimura sets a screen. Doncic, no good. Atlanta leading by 11. Outside Risache. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. And the Hawks making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. McCollum against Doncic. Here's Doncic. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Jock Landale.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
Kuminga's shot is off. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Bryant. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Landale with a screen to the middle. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, McCollum is so poised in pick and rolls. Excellent job navigating it there.
And it's Doncic missing. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And Landale gets it to go.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Atlanta leading by 11. Outside Kuminga. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Doncic passes to the kid. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Riza-Shea. Up top, Johnson. McCollum, right side. Landale with a screen. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ayton, and it's Martin in for Luka Doncic. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
It's Martin on the wing. McCollum defends.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Yep, that one goes.
That's a nice touch around the rim. McCollum makes the most of his opportunities down there.
Martin, the pass to O'Neal, and he goes in for the dunk.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
McCollum against Martin. Pass to Wilkins. Launches it. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's O'Neal. And down it goes. Jam that one home. That gives him a double-double.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for Riza-Shea. Here's Martin. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
2 shots.
Good on both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Alexander Walker. The quick look, no good that time.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Pass to the kid. Here's Money. 5 on the clock. Screen by O'Neal. Money with the bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Wilkins. Pass to Okongwu. There's McCollum with the three. Drills it from deep. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, McCollum is never afraid to get competitive at the arc.
Martin with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Martin with the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Dyson Daniels, he's checked in for McCollum. Pass to Okongwu.
Number 7, first, team first.
Daniels outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. The 3 is up. Honey grabs the miss.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Martin misses. Atlanta leading by 7. Tipped. Pass to Bryant. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. And Atlanta misses again. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 11-3 run.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. To tie it up, Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 11 points here in the second half.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Pass to Wilkins. Crafty move. Excellent D there from Bryant. Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Martin misses.
Okay, getting a little creative with the crossover. Unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. 4-3, and that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Kicks it out to Bryant. The 3 is up, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
It's money from deep.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Lakers trail by 3. Martin outside. Oh, deflected. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Yes, sir! That one's good!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Bryant outside. Got a piece of it to take the lead. He got it. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniels.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's the screen by Bryant. Driving to the basket.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Wilkins, covered by Bryant. Now Okongwu. And the basket is good.
I love the effort from Okongwu here, taking ownership of an important possession.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
The Hawks trailing. Outside, Alexander Walker. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
On the wing, Bryant. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down goes the jumper.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Wilkins, covered by Bryant. Oh, he can't get the layup. Shoots a three. Money from three.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Team starter.
And so they foul intentionally.
Nikhil Alexander Walker. First, team fourth. Shooting for Los Angeles. Mark, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Atlanta calls timeout. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And he nails it! And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Onyeka Okongwu. Hawks foul. Dominique Wilkins.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Kobe Bryant.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, that's a good job of capitalizing at the line, adding some cushion to their lead.
There's the drive. Jams it home!
Assistant, number 7.
And so it's the Lakers with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point. And I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here, it means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.